Welcome to your extended love and life reading, Sagittarius, for the second half of November. And just like the first part, it is general, so please take from it what makes sense for you personally and release the rest. So we're going to take a look at your person's deepest secrets. And I'm losing my voice. I apologize. I've been talking too much. Their deepest secrets about you. So I'm going to start with this deck by Fire Witch Tarot, Twin Flame, Soulmate Unspoken Messages. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what happens when you talk too much. All right, let's take a look here for your love and life extended reading. So what are the words that are going to come forward here? Their deepest secrets. And you could certainly relate to these messages for yourself, as well as seeing it as a deep secret that you have in your heart for them. It could go one of two ways here. Okay, there's somebody here who's not ready. All right, we'll have to, of course, clarify with tarot. And if they're not ready, that's okay, because you want your person to come towards you when they're ready to fully invest, as we've seen that that's possible. Look at that. I want you. Wishing on a star. This person is wishing for you to return, to be a part of their life again. Can't sleep with you, on my mind. So they're also dealing with just those memories, especially at night when they're staying up late at night, maybe just staring up at the ceiling and thinking about you, missing you. Magic connection. Okay, let's grab one more card here. I feel they want to restore the magic, bring the magic back. And they're stalking your social media. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot here and see what else. Oops, let me set these up on camera here. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot Volume 2. So they have a lot of deep secrets here that they're not sharing with you. They are at a distance from you. They are not with you. But a part of what it is that they are wishing for and dreaming about is to manifest union with you, Sagittarius. I feel a lot of it falls on the divine masculine to be able to fix this. Five of Swords, not a surprise. Conflict, competition, sneakiness. Okay, we did get the Three of Swords, which can sometimes indicate a third party, and a love triangle. So there's the competition and conflict, and they recognize this, you know, and ultimately that could be for some of you why maybe this could be you, that you're not ready because of what happened in the past. And they're telling you here, but I want you. You know, I'm wishing for us to come back together. I can't sleep without you. And so they're stalking your social media. Maybe that's their only way to feel close to you right now. Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Queen of Pentacles right here. So this is a very nurturing, generous queen, and also a feminine that's able to stand on your own 2 feet, certainly financially. Some of you guys, if you can relate to this, I mean, clearly we're focusing on those who are at a distance, and this represents a relationship that fell apart. But they still want you, you see? They have realized, I feel, their role and why there is a separation. Nine of Pentacles, representing someone who is solo, single. I feel by choice. I'm feeling that more so by choice. Okay, it could be the feminine here, because that did come up already, and it came right next to the Empress earlier. So it's coming through twice here. This could also represent the fact that you guys are both single at this point in time. But look at this. We have the Emperor coming in, you see? So the Empress came through earlier, and now we've got the Emperor. So Divine Feminine, I feel if your masculine did not show up for you before, part of their hidden and deepest secret here is to manifest union with you. And if there's no communication right now, if all they've got is social media and their wishes and their desires that they're keeping hidden from you, and they're just holding that close to their heart and they're not taking any sort of action. Maybe right now, this is something that isn't manifesting, there's no movement, but this clearly is something that they are desiring. So if they want this to be a reality, they're going to have to take action to manifest it in the 3D. It's one thing to think about it, desire it, but if they don't take action, then there is that stalemate energy. Look at this. We've got the 9 of Swords. So as you can see there, insomnia, nightmares, can't sleep with you on my mind. And when they finally do drift off to sleep, they're having nightmares. They can't sleep, basically. For the majority that's tapping into that type of energy, they're unable to sleep because they're constantly thinking about you. For this person that's not ready, whether it's you, Sagittarius, or the person that you're thinking about, there's this need to find inner strength, and you could also be dealing with a Leo here. So someone's just not feeling very courageous or brave right now, I feel. And that could also explain why there's no movement or communication right now. We do have the 6 of Pentacles, so I'm just getting here that this person means business as far as reconnecting and wanting union in the 3D. This is equality right here. So this is telling us that they are going to invest fully in the connection. It's 50-50. There's compromise, there is equality, there's giving and receiving. That is equal. I feel that was lacking before. Divine Feminines, you're also coming in as the High Priestess. So it's very important truly for you to trust your heart and your intuition on this. And we've got the 4 of Wands, looks pretty positive. Twin flame possibly. For some of you, here's the reunion card. So even though things might be stagnant, no communication, no interaction, I feel that there is a reunion that will eventually manifest itself. And it's going to be a much stronger foundation than what you guys had before. This is our 1111 card in tarot. So that's also a Make-A-Wish number. If you happen to be seeing that time or that number, pay attention to that, because it could be a sign that perhaps the universe, your angel guides, wanting to communicate with you about your person and the connection. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this, Sagittarius. We're going to take a look at their hidden fantasies, and some of those fantasies could certainly be sexual in nature. I'm going to be pulling from my Sugar and Spice Oracle, a little naughty, a little nice, and the naughty messages are definitely naughty. So just a heads up, some of these cards definitely have sexual innuendos wrapped up in it. All right, so let's take a look at their hidden fantasies when it comes to you, the connection. And as always, Sagittarius, if you relate to any of these for yourself, then of course you can interpret it in however way it makes sense for you. All right, let's see. Hidden fantasies. We have pineapple. Being with you is like living in paradise. You'll be totally consumed with my deliciousness. You won't be able to resist my charms. I want to tantalize you with my juicy kisses. Let's plan a tropical vacation and share a pina colada. So, somebody could really love pineapple here, a pina colada, the intimate moments that you guys have shared. They are definitely focused on that. They're thinking about it. Maybe you're able to relate to that for yourself also. Being with you is like living in paradise. And without you, that paradise is gone. We have mocha. I am known for being subtle. You may find that you barely notice you're falling in love with me. Before you know it, you're yearning to have me inside you. I don't come on as strong as any other Joe out there, but I do leave a lasting impression. Let us meet for coffee sometime, shall we? Okay, so somebody could really love their coffee here. Really love this flavor of mocha. Maybe that's how you guys met. You guys met up for coffee, or you met at a coffee shop. I'm getting that for some of you guys. And they, as it says, they tend to be the subtle type. You know, they're not one to be boisterous and be upfront. And it could have been one of those connections where you guys were falling in love without even realizing that you guys were actually falling in love. So let's grab one more for Sagittarius. Okay, we've got two. We have gummy bears coming through here, and we have lime. All right, so some of these cards definitely coming through as a challenge, okay? So the gummy bears card says, you can't clone me, I'm one of a kind. The kind that will cherish you, kiss you, hug you, adore you, love you with every fiber of my being. I promise to be a teddy bear and not growl at you when I'm moody. I'm truly a real softie at heart. So any of these cards could be describing the person that you're thinking about, or that's how they see you, okay? And then we have lime. I admit I can be a bit of a tease. One taste of me and I'll have you salivating for more. Let's meet up for a margarita or casual sex sometime. I'll be the one at the bar wearing green and downing tequila shots with my friends. Want to be friends? Just friends, I think. All right, so that to me could represent the Three of Swords energy, with people that this person might have ended up being with just casually, just casual sex and nothing more. Okay? And so that's one of the challenges here. All right, so let's go ahead and see with some tarot what's going on. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot Volume 1. But when it comes to the intimate moments that you guys have shared, I feel that was very special, very passionate. But, you know, you might have been dealing with a person here that was not ready to commit, and they wanted to have their cake and eat it too, you know? This could be coming from you, Sagittarius. You're telling them, it's like, you can't clone me. I am one of a kind. And if you're looking for what you represent outside of that connection, they possibly weren't able to find it because they were just maybe hooking up with people, having casual sex with people. You know, it could have all just been a physical connection, and they were perhaps trying to find love as well, but they weren't able to find that, I feel. And it's so interesting. Before I even start shuffling this, we've got the Lovers card on the bottom. Okay, so somebody here could have had many lovers, many choices in love and romance, and they weren't looking to settle down. And for some of you, you could have been dealing with an individual that had hidden fantasies about multiple people. Okay, I'm just getting that for some of you. All right, so let's add to this. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. What else, please? Yeah, that type of activity and mentality will end up here. Okay, it's going to fail. It's going to collapse, because it didn't have a strong foundation to begin with. And I'm just getting for perhaps the person that you're thinking about, they're now in this energy of just feeling trapped in their thoughts, you know, maybe unable to figure out exactly what step is necessary to get things going already. I mean, we clearly see they want that, but we could also have people here who just aren't quite sure how to take that first necessary step for that reunion to happen. And as you can see here with that Seven of Cups, very much the energy that's coming through from this Gummy Bears card, you know, it's like, you can't clone me, I'm one of a kind. And you're basically saying, it's like there's a lot of choices that they have out there, but there's only one right choice. Part of these fantasies and temptations were with other people, and therefore it created situations that were very hurtful. Infidelity, cheating, betrayal, all of it. And this is the only direction that it was going to go. That was it. And this is an indication here, Sagittarius, to let them know, it's like, look, I've got choices too. And I don't have to put up with the nonsense that you're bringing my way. You have choices in love and romance as well. You have your own free will also. So even though, you know, even though somebody wants to reconcile, if you're just not on the same page, if you're not desiring that, you don't have to accept that. Tower. Not surprised. Okay? Not surprised with cards like this one coming through. Because they weren't serious about the partnership, you know? And so perhaps the universe stepped in and knocked that faulty foundation down because it wasn't going to withstand the test of time anyway. Somebody needed to learn a lesson here. Somebody needed an epiphany to realize the mistakes, the regrets. They had to lose you in order to find out exactly the value that you contributed to the partnership. So that tower needed to come down. And this is simply confirming the deception, the affairs, the secrets, the lies. Okay, so I feel a lot of this could represent past energies. But as you can see, we've got this King of Pentacles wanting to resurface to let the feminine know. It's like, look, I'm not in this same type of energy. I'm in a very different mentality now, and I'm ready to offer the stability that I could not offer before. It's up to you, Divine Feminine, if you accept this masculine back into your life, because you have your own choices. Remember, you've got your own choices and freedom to reject them. You don't have to accept them, but they are coming forward as a better person, because this is what they're wanting to manifest right here. That 10 of Cups, love, marriage, family, all of it, happily ever after, a dream that can manifest. They want that new beginning with the Fool's card, which we've already seen earlier. And they're trying to hold on perhaps to the hope that this is a fixable situation. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarian here. The 10 of Pentacles, representing more stability, financial security, of course. But this is an indication that happiness in a relationship is still achievable, that you guys still feel perhaps and are still drawn to one another, that strong bond that you share with one another. So that's what's presenting itself there, guys. All right, so let's grab some words and allow you guys both to express yourself in this reading. I'm going to start with the masculine. Let's take a look and see what the masculine has to say to the feminine. I'm going to pull from my Thinking Man Oracle Volume 2. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. All right, masculine, what do you want to say? What do you want to say to your feminine? My longing for you will never end because we never had closure. A part of my heart will forever be where you are. Okay? So take that if it applies. If there really was never closure, maybe the last time you guys interacted or spoke, there were a lot of things that still needed to be expressed that either you guys didn't have a chance to, or you got into an argument and you didn't want to hear anything further, Divine Feminine. But they're longing for you, clearly. We have a masculine here. I'm not surprised to see this because we saw the Star card. They're holding on to the hope that this is a fixable situation. You know, trying to convince themselves, it's like, we got this, we can fix this. My heart can't even beat right without you in my life. I literally feel it breaking every moment you're away from me. And one last message from the masculine here. Sometimes I find myself daydreaming about us the way we used to be. I'd rather be dreaming with you right next to me. Yeah, because without you, those dreams turn into nightmares. That is what's coming through. All right, so let's grab some cards on behalf of the feminine. I will pull from my Woman's Intuition Oracle here. So Divine Feminine, we clearly see that you're coming through with a very empowered Empress energy in this reading. And your masculine also coming through with more positive energies now. Emperor and King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an Aries or an Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Only you can mend my broken heart. And that's an interesting statement coming forward from the feminine, because I feel for some of you it was also the masculine who ended up breaking your heart. But because you perhaps still feel connected to your masculine, and maybe there's a part of you that still, regardless of everything, feels that they're the only one you want. So only that masculine can mend your broken heart. Only they can come towards you as a better person to fix things. And I feel that's possible for some of you. I remember every word you've ever said to me. The beautiful ones and the ones that cut me like a knife. Yeah. You guys had some pretty difficult moments, very difficult conversations. But look at this. Can we rekindle our romance? And I feel, just based off of what I'm picking up from the masculine, it's possible. And maybe, Divine Feminine, you're just questioning it. Maybe you're not as sure as your masculine. Wondering, can we do this? Can we rekindle this partnership? Can we be happy? And so your masculine is responding, yeah, we got this. And you clearly still want your masculine. The heart wants what it wants, and I want you. Okay, so that's where you are at, Divine Feminine. So take whichever one of these messages makes sense for you. All right, guys, so let's wrap it up with some angel numbers here. I am going to pull from the Twin Flame Angel Numbers deck by Mystic Moon. And of course, you don't have to identify with the Twin Flame reference. You can replace that term with soul connection or soulmate. Totally up to you. We're focusing on the messages based off of the number. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius for this extended love and life reading. What's the advice? 999. Look at that. Mastery of self-love has been obtained in preparation for union. That's fantastic. This is letting us know, Sagittarius, that you directed some of your energies towards loving yourself, towards filling your own cup. That's good, because you're not expecting your person to complete you. You should be complete within yourself. (15:15). Pay attention to signs and information that comes to you in books, songs, and names. Okay, so we've had references to songs, so it's also including books as well as particular signs or names that you end up seeing. Pay attention to that, because there's something very significant tied into that for you. All right, let's grab some more. 7111. Triggers brought on by your counterpart are necessary for the healing of past wounds and traumas. Okay, and I definitely feel for some of you guys, there is healing that's necessary in order to address whatever these past wounds and traumas are, either for yourself, the connection, or your person. Let's see what else here. 101. Caring for your overall health is a necessary tool on your journey. Love yourself a little more today. Okay, so there's self-love as well as loving yourself through your health, taking better care of you. All right, so that's necessary. That's presenting itself here. Two more messages. 64. Try to see things from your twin flame's perspective to gain a better understanding. Okay, and that's very important for you guys to see where you're both coming from, to have a better perspective and understanding of each other. And one last message for Sagittarius. 000. Examine situations with your third eye. Do not rely on your human eyes to be your true guide. That's very important for some of the messages that have presented itself here. I feel your intuition plays a huge role in how this is all going to unfold and play out for you. So don't always rely on what it is that you're seeing with your own eyes, because there's a lot more behind the scenes, beneath the surface, that you might not even be aware of. Okay, not just related to your person, your love life, but this can pertain to so many other areas of your life. This is a love and life reading after all. Okay, so make sure you are looking at it from all angles. All right, Sagittarius, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I do hope that the messages that presented itself here today help you out as you work your way through the second half of the month. And I will leave it at that. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Take care.